Frauds! My fraudulent gang. What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching me watching television. That's what you're here for. Arsenal against Liverpool. Big game. Between two big sides. Are we allowed to say that? Between one massive club, the biggest club in the world right now, and another wannabe. How the roles have turned over the years. Today, hopefully, we are going to see some progression. Let's go through the lineups quickly because the teams are out and we are ready to start in a couple of minutes. Frog gang in the building. Let me know where you're watching from. Much love to your mothers. Hope you're all doing well. Let's have a look at these lineups then. Arsenal starting with Martinez in goal. 3 at the back. Kolasinac replaced by Kieran Tierney. David Luiz with Holding as the 3. With Saka, Granit Xhaka, Torreira, Cedric Suarez getting a start. Nicola Pepe, Lacazette and Reiss Nelson. Aubameyang on the bench. Salah, Firmino, Mane, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson making up, and Alisson making up the 4-3-3 for Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. If you've got any questions or you want to get involved, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We have got people watching from France, from the USA. We have got, where else have we got? Hey Hugh, up the Spurs. No, that's not how this works. Please refrain from gloating. I still have not recovered from what was a... I don't even want to think about it. Let's not think about it. We're thinking positive. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain back at the Emirates and ready to kick off. If you do want to kick off in time with me, I am watching the game on a UK live feed. It should be up to a date as possible. We're doing 3, 2, 1, and go. Go on, Alex, go. Oh no, we're doing the knee. Sorry, forgot. We're doing the knee. Everyone's doing the knee. He's actually wearing tights. Oh, it's a quick knee today. Okay, a quick knee, and we're off. There we go. We have kicked off. I'm going to be commentating sort of through this. If you want to get involved, like I said, you can leave comments and questions in the comments box. We'll get through those. Patrick Vargas says, remember when Arsenal were a big club? Remember when you were a funny guy? Remember? Those were the days, weren't they? Those were the days. We're going to chill out with this music. We've got football. This is football, not a dance. Yeah? Okay. Right. Cedric Suarez being chased down by Mane early on. It looks like Liverpool aren't quite on holiday yet, which I was hoping that they might be. Bellerin's place is up for grabs now. You would think that with this competition, he's going to be getting down to work, which is good. Arsenal languishing down in 9th place as it stands. 2 points behind Tottenham. Is that even correct? I'm not sure that's even correct, is it? Have we got a live league table? No, we're now 4 points. Well, we're 5 points behind Tottenham after their victory today. Dear God. And that means that if we were to win this game, we'd still be 2 points behind Tottenham. Okay, so basically we can't do anything about that. However, it would be nice to get a win today. This is the best opposition you can really put yourself up against, isn't it? Barring maybe Manchester City. So let's have a look at the recent records. A 5-5 draw. That was a ridiculous game. We're not going to count that one. It wasn't in the Premier League either. But yeah, Arsenal losing 3-1 in the last one. 5-1 the one before that. 1-1 draw at home and a 3-3 draw at home. So home record not bad in the last couple. 2 draws. Can Mikel Arteta continue what have been signs of progression, but also worrying signs of Emery-esque behaviour? We want to kind of knock those out, don't we, really? But yeah, so far no action, nothing to speak of in the first couple of minutes. Mane getting on the ball right now, and they are obviously going to use the width as they like to do. Hopefully, Arsenal can, with the 5 that they're really playing with, stop any kind of danger. First ball put into the box by Robertson. I think we'll see a lot of that today. I mean, we see a lot of that every time Liverpool play, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But Cedric dealing with the pressure well. Nice to see Robert Holding back into the setup. We've got questions and comments coming through from the super frauds. I will keep you updated if anything happens. If you're not watching the game, sorry I can't actually show you the game. One day, we pray we will be able to do that. Amazon, hear my call, yeah? But until that point, I will be commentating over the best bits. And in the other time, we'll go through the questions. Brian Longwood says, do you think Saka would be better deployed as an outright winger? Yeah, he's been utilised all over the place, hasn't he? And he showed his versatility. His maturity is there for everybody to see. He's technically a level ahead of players who are much older than him. And, you know, you want to see him getting into those attacking positions, whether that be from the left-hand side or the right-hand side. It's interesting that, again, you know, Pepe starts today on the right. Obviously, you've invested a lot of money into the kid and you want to see him get game time. But Saka has looked equally as good from that right-hand side. And he's definitely capable of pulling out, you know, whether it be goals, assists. His passing game is unbelievable. It's almost as unbelievably mad as my hair, which is fucking... Yeah, okay, whatever. Creative username, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. David Luiz, to be sent off at 33-1. That is incredible odds for David Luiz to be sent off. Espresso Gang, my fellow fraudulent. Lacazette with some nice hold-up play. Okay, on the left-hand side. Arsenal in the final third. Okay, Saka, unable to get the cross in. Joe Gomez doing some defensive duty, but Arsenal have won themselves a corner. Very nice. Beautiful. What do we think of the new kits? We will have a look at the new kits soon. I'm not a massive fan, I've got to say. I'll be sad to say goodbye to this one, and it is a shame that Arsenal haven't really achieved anything except disgracing themselves in these beautiful colours, because Adidas, I think they've downgraded a little bit for this new one. But Arsenal do have themselves a corner. It looks like Reiss Nelson has taken this one. He has gone to the edge of the box with Torreira, who's whipped in the cross to the far post. Cedric heads it across. Okay, first kind of half opening for Arsenal. Cedric kind of unable to bring the ball under control, and Liverpool breakthrough. Oxlade-Chamberlain, the £40 million man who has since picked up so many trophies. I can't imagine how much he thinks that was a good decision, but what has he really added? I'd love Liverpool fans to let me know what you think, or even Arsenal fans, what you think that Ox has really added to Liverpool, if anything. He's certainly, another option. And he does have the odd long-range strike in him, doesn't he? 1,000 frauds in the building. How are you all doing? Can I set up a timer? Oh, there is a timer here. I'll just lower it down for you. There you go. Is that okay? 5:54. You're about 4 seconds behind me, I guess. I will do that. I'm improving the graphics, and I've got someone working on some After Effects so we can make it look all nice and professional. Okay. Don't you worry, your little selves. My sons.
Good evening.
My sons. Ryan Curley. Hugh, which Premier League manager would you not want to fight? I don't really want to fight any of them, but I suppose Sean Dyche, probably one of them. Nuno looks like he's got a dark side as well. Who else? Yeah, that's about it. The rest of them, soft. Okay, soft. Bara, Elhag. Hugh Fizzy Mugs soon hit the Twitter. What's this? The copy Bara, free for the lads, limited supply. Okay, I've genuinely got no idea what you're talking about, but much appreciated for the love. Charles says Ox is a good option. Charles from Colorado. I mean, he is a good option. I think, yeah, you're right. I think you're right. I think he had his best season playing at right back for Arsenal. But is Pepe up front, says Joshua. Is he up front? I mean, no. We've got Lacazette up front. I guess Pepe is... He is I mean, he's totally on the left-hand side right now. I guess we're trying to overload that left-hand side. We've got Torreira and Tierney trying to play in Pepe. Yeah, I guess him and Reiss Nelson will switch sides. As it stands, it looks like Lacazette is playing kind of a centre-forward role, dropping into a number 10. But Liverpool really have control of the ball. Arsenal yet to make impact. Neither side yet to make impact. Anthony Devine says absolutely nothing, but Anthony, you are much appreciated. Oh, he actually does. He says, I am divine. You are indeed. You are Mr. Divine. And you are a massive fraud. Dramatic12, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you in the stream. He says, would you like to replace Mustafi and Firmino has won himself a corner? We are 8 minutes and 44 seconds in, just in case you're trying to watch along. Anyone who's watching on Sky, SKY, other stations are available, will be in time. Who would you like to replace Mustafi and Kolasinac if Saliba would get in straight away in this team next year? Fraud gang, gang, gang. Trent Robertson whips in across and Cedric heads it out. Can Arsenal break? No, they can't. Liverpool get the ball back. Okay, who would I like to replace? I wouldn't get too hasty. Van Dijk in our area. Robertson. Liverpool really starting to pile pressure on. Arsenal have got a lot of men back though, and Liverpool have played that out of play, and we're good. Okay, so I'd like. Saliba to get time to grow into the role. I wouldn't feel totally comfortable about just dropping him straight in. But then again, I think we need to see more of him, don't we? From the talk that people are giving out, it's like he's going to be incredible. So maybe he is ready. It's just I'm not so sure that Mikel Arteta is that keen on getting rid of Mustafi or David Luiz that quickly or that soon. In fact, I'm convinced that more frauds will be staying at this club than will be leaving, because it's not career mode, lads. It's not career mode. We've got to be realistic. We will do a video about the Manchester City Champions League ban being overturned, if only because of the implications that it has for football and how I think a lot of people seem to be getting the wrong end of the stick about it. But yes, thoughts on that are coming. And, it's directly linked to a club like Arsenal who believed for so long that they can run on this self-sufficient model. But that self-sustaining model is reliant on European football. And without it, it would be a massive hit to what's already been a kind of cataclysmic fall from grace. So that's the way it's looking right now as well. And that is what you're going to have to deal with. As a result, Stan Kroenke and his KSE people have come in and consolidated some of the debt. They've thrown some money at the club, as it were, and a lot of people seem to think that in itself would mean that we'd have transfer funds. Well, I'll tell you this for nothing, it really doesn't. It means next to nothing except that the club won't be paying extortionate interest rates on the debt that they owe, and it is obviously better to own your own debt, so they've essentially bought the debt, and Arsenal are now paying KSE back, and that in itself could be problematic, but it's probably better. But essentially, basically, the club are in potentially financial ruins if they don't have European football for much longer. And you may well have to see them turning to a model similar to Borussia Dortmund, or simply just using young players. They've already got, I think, the youngest squad in the Premier League on average, and a lot of the kids, they're just not ready. The way that they've been thrust in is quite evident. See, you're not going to win anything with kids, as they say. You might make some money. And you might have a few stars who end up, being useful. But essentially, it's a project, and it's. Can you call yourself a really big club? I don't know. Arsenal are such a big club. It's just. I'll say this much. I don't think that it's the end of the world, right? It's just been such a mess this season, and there have been plenty of reasons why. We can't statistically judge this club by Emery's time alone, or Arteta's time alone. To judge Arteta right now would be foolish. Anyone that does is just, it's kind of laughable. He needs to be given backing, transfer windows, and the support of the fans and the players and whatnot. So even against Tottenham, we are gutted as a fan base that you've lost such a massively important game in terms of like the banter stakes. But essentially, if Aubameyang finishes his chances, Arsenal win that game, and then everyone is happy and praising Arteta for continuing this, quite decent run. I think we're 4th in the table since he's taken over. That in itself is quite good. Let's move on anyway. We've got other ones. Thanks so much for the super chats, all you frauds. Would I fight Chris Wilder? No, I wouldn't. I'd make him a sandwich, and yeah, it'd be great to interview Chris Wilder. We will one day interview Sir Chris Wilder. Yeah, we'll get that exclusive interview and break down the secrets of how to create a team who, wow, they've shocked everyone. I mean, this is the eye test. Yeah, this is why you come back for more. Okay. There have been signs that Arteta's been doing bits, but all in good time. I think. Okay. Dramatic 12. Thanks very much for the super chat. I didn't really answer the question, did I? Mustafi and Kolasinac. It's a difficult one, mate. I mean, if you said to me, okay, I'll tell you what. Here's who I want. I want David Alaba. Yeah, I want David Alaba, and I want Koulibaly. All right, those are the players I want. If you can't get me them, then we go down a level. We go, whoever you want down a level, basically. But as soon as you start going down a level, then it's like, well, okay, we need to do serious scouting, and I thought that's what we brought Sven Mislintat in for. The way that he talked about the club after he left is kind of embarrassing, and I really hope that we're not. It's not that I hope we're not going to get Coutinho, because I think Coutinho's a great player in some ways. It's just, and he definitely adds something to the side, but it smells a bit fishy if that happens. I think I'm worried about who's in control. I have been for quite some time. I think any Arsenal fan with a brain has been worried about things for quite some time. Some since like 2010, 2011. Some since 2006. I guess me really kind of 2011, 2013, 14. I just gave up on everything really. But even now you can't give up on this. Like I'm watching this game now, thinking if we win this, that could give them the confidence to think they can beat anyone. And if you can beat Liverpool, it doesn't matter whether they're on holiday or they've won the league already. That is good for the confidence, and confidence is everything in terms of breeding success. Okay, Bara says, I'm making free merch for frauds, Hugh. You're making free merch for frauds? What do you mean? I don't understand. That sounds pretty fraudulent, doesn't it, really? Brian Longwood says, Oxide Chamberlain has dynamism and a great option off the bench for Klopp. He's a victim. I shouldn't say victim, but a proponent of Klopp's brilliant system. Okay, right. Yeah, that's interesting. I think a lot of the players that you see at Liverpool are being thought of as truly world class simply because they are so good at doing their jobs in the system. And, there's a case for that. There is a case for that. A lot of people will tell you Jordan Henderson is world class because he's so good at what he does. He's so effective at what he does. You know, that tier system it's going to differ, isn't it? And mine is slightly different, yeah. But I do like Ox, man. I was a fan of Ox when he was at Arsenal. It was like we had the progression of mixed race excellence. We had Theo Walcott come through, or at least bought young. We had Oxlade-Chamberlain, who was essentially like a more technically gifted Walcott, who just with a little bit less pace but more strength and just a better footballer all round. And then we had Gnabry come through, who was like the improved version of Ox, who had the pace of Walcott but the technicality of Ox, if not more. And yeah, somehow we've let all of them go, and you know, yeah, it is what it is. Creative username says, yeah, you know, creative username. I try not to involve myself in anyone else's business, you know. It's one of the reasons why, as much as possible, I try to, you know, work alone. Just focus on yourself, and if you've got nothing good to say nothing at all. Much love for joining in the conversation, though. I'm trying to be as politically correct as I can. Dan's Discussions says, which Arsenal players would you sell this summer? Dan, my friend, let's discuss this discussion. This topic of discussion could go on for great lengths of time. Many a player I would sell if I had the choice. It depends what you're giving me. Are you giving me money to spend? Can I reinvest what we've got already? You know, or is it loan deals we're looking at? Is it kids we're looking at? Because it's no use getting rid of players that are bang average and replacing them with kind of bang average kids, if anything. Or, you know, so I do worry. Oh, wow, Robertson into Mane. And there we go. 1-0 to Liverpool. Okay, great. So, oh my God. Well, I guess I'm not surprised in the slightest. Goal kick from Martinez. Let's go through it. Big header won by Fabinho. Another one won by Robertson. Brought down by Wijnaldum. Holding is just drawn into him. I mean, defensively laughable. This is practice match stuff. David Luiz is on Robertson, can't stop the cross. Granit Xhaka's just kind of, he's just walking into the box, I guess, getting into a position to do what? He's getting into position to lift your arms up. Getting into position to lift your arms up. 6th goal in his last 11 games. Mane. Sadio Mane. World-class individual. What a player. Remember when Arsenal had players like this? Oh, Alexis in his prime. Prime Alexi was up there with Mane. Nelson! Oh my God, bro! No! Fucking hell! Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, lick the shot off, man. Fucking hell. Excuse my French. Fuck me. Unreal. Unreal! Unreal team. Great opportunity for Reiss Nelson there. I mean, set through by the long ball. You're one-on-one with the keeper! Should he be squaring it? Maybe you should. But if you're going to square it to your own team. Oh, lovely. Great. Great. You're giving a corner. What do you mean corner? I just watched him. Oh, I've lost it. I've lost the plot. Well, it took about 20 minutes. Yeah. It was calm. We were calm. I was enjoying it. Look at the through ball. Keeper's off his line. So you square it to the fucking centre back. Oh, your pretty little head. Your pretty little head. Nice. Fucking hell. Here we go. Liverpool corner. Liverpool corner. Whipped in deep by... Oh, okay. And taken in by Martinez. So let's get back to... just chatting, you know. Let's just have a little chat. Yeah, so Dan's Discussions, I'd sell all of him if I had a choice, honestly. No, I wouldn't sell all of him, that's not true. I think this team only actually needs 3 or 4 signings, but what are you doing 10 metres offside? Honest to God, yeah. You see, the movement and the work that Liverpool do to find space, every man working to find space, you've got to aspire to be like that. But because Arsenal have no confidence, they're not actually sure what they're doing. They don't even want to go in for challenges fully. They don't want to challenge. Another corner for Liverpool. Charles says, thanks for doing this live stream. Feels great to have massively fraudulent football-friendly hosts. I love that illustration, such as yourself out there. Much love to you, Charles. Sir Charlie in the building. Robertson with this free kick. Corner, sorry. I've lost my head. Totally lost my head. 23rd minute. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Why are we talking? Mane holding his jaw. Okay, Torreira marking Mane, which is it's just a problem, isn't it, trying to mark Mane. David Luiz heads away the corner, only back into the box, and it is a goal kick. Okay. Alex Borges, I hope I've pronounced that right, says, hope all is well, Hugh. All is great. All is great. Let's have a look at the live league table, shall we? Oh, let's joyously have a look at it. Arsenal are 46 points behind Liverpool, and we have 50 points on the boards. Pack it in. Pack the fucking thing in. What an embarrassment. Oh my God. Oh my actual God. Oh my actual God. Oh my actual fucking God. Arsenal could play their whole season again, and Liverpool mathematically would still be able to come on. Oh my God. What a joke. Wow. That's incredible. Fucking hell. That is the fall of Arsenal. Wow. You are almost irrelevant. You are within touching distance of being completely out of the picture. You don't even fit on the webpage anymore. I can't fit you in. This is the last possible place for me to fit you. There's nowhere else to go, bro. There's nowhere else. If we are talking about this slot, then we are done. We're done. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And it could have been so different. Wow. It could have been so different. If you beat Leicester and beat Spurs, you are there. You are competing for Champions League football. Oh, mate, Brighton. It's all coming back to me. Seagulls! Yeah? Sorry. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. And you know the funniest thing? They're sending me emails. Yeah. Sending me emails. They want to do promotions. Stop emailing me about promotions. Okay? I'm not selling kits for you. I'm not doing it right now, bros. I'm not doing it right now. Please fix the team. Please. Take the football seriously. This stuff, this plastic packaging, this neon colours, these cheap plastic kits, stickers. No. Hold on. There's nothing embroidered on the shirt. It's polyester with heat map sticker. What's it called? What's it called? Heat stickers. I don't even know. It's cheap and it's going to come out. After 2 washes, it falls off. This is not right. This is not us. This is not me. I do not associate with that. I do not associate with plastic, polyester, and fucking stickers. Yeah? You see this? This is my club. Yeah? This is my club. You see this fabric? Yeah? Badges. Actually, like, this, look. Don't. And they want £85 for it as well. They want £85. £85! I'll buy a couple when it comes out, and we'll do a giveaway. Someone can have one. Someone will enjoy it. I'll buy it anyway because I'm a mug and I've been sucked in to a life of this fraudulent activity. Yeah. Thanks for the good years. Oh yeah, loving it. Loving life. The good life. Robertson in the final third. Robertson, transformation. What a player. What a career. I mean, Oxlade-Chamberlain from 40 yards trying it. He is actually trying to score screamers at the Emirates. Fair play, lad. Fair play. That's the ultimate banter, isn't it? I've already left the club. I've won the Prem, lads. Don't talk to me. Champions League. Oh, more Champions League. Yeah, he's won it all. Now he wants to score bangers from 40 yards, just so he can not celebrate. Just so I can not celebrate, lads. I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry I had to do that to you. I'm sorry I even had to attempt to shoot from 40 yards, even though I've got two men in front of me and I'm being totally disrespectful to the laws of physics. Okay, right. Anyhow, Wendy's ad. Evening, Hugh. What's your favourite type of biscuit? What a great question. Wendy! Or the Wendy's ad, even. My favourite biscuit is either a Garibaldi, and you get extra points for knowing what that is, or what else do I like? What's my favourite? Oh, what's your what cookies? Homemade cookies. Best homemade cookies. This side of the border! Yeah? We get all kinds of cookies. I'm going to do cookie reviews. Yeah, we'll do cookie reviews. Patrick Vargas says, if you could snag one Spurs player, who would it be? If I could snag one Spurs player, it would probably be either Toby Alderweireld or Heung-min Son. Son Heung-min. Yeah, those would be one of my two. Those are my two. I think they're the best players at Tottenham. And we really could do with, a top class centre back or a player who's capable of truly going round an individual. Reiss Nelson, unable to control it. Beautiful haircut though. Love that. Love it. It's really love that. Dylan 1205 says, Hugh, how do you think Havertz and Sancho would adapt to the Premier League? Much love, my friend. I saw Jadon Sancho did a live stream today, coming on just to see what the fans are saying and just sitting silently on his phone, staring at the screen for 5 minutes. It was riveting entertainment. I don't know, mate. Jadon Sancho is a world-class player in my eyes. He is certainly capable of achieving that status if your tiers, levels are different. I just think technically he's got it. He's got the Matrix effect, the True Ballers, FC, Squadron. The tick box, the checklist is ticked off. Yeah? So I think he'd take to it like a natural. It's a shame that he's actually left the Prem and had to prove himself out there. Here we go. Nicolas Pepe finds a ball. He's got Joe Gomez to beat. Couple of step overs taken out by Fabinho, but gets the ball back. Nicolas Pepe going backwards. Okay, we've kept the ball. That's fine. Cedric into Torreira. What can we do? You're onside. No, you're not. Okay, you're not. All right. Okay. Unlucky. I like the fact that you licked the shot off. That's it. Lacazette. Come on, baby. The old Lacazette. Onside. No, there's such a lack of awareness there. I'm sorry. They've stepped up about 2 seconds ago. Yeah, I mean, shout out to everyone in the stream. There's 1,700 of you and there's only 400 likes. Sort it out, lads, you freeloading frauds. Sort it out, lads. It's not difficult, okay? All you got to do is like the video. Just press the damn like. Sitting here freeloading after freeloader. I see you. However, Dylan1205 says, much love, my friend. Yeah, okay, much love, my friend. Yes, we did that. Havertz, I think, is a more interesting one. And if he does go to Chelsea, it's just another indication that... Oh! Oh! Lacazette! Oh, I knew it! He's back! Oh, Van Dijk! The world's most expensive fraud has given it straight with a beautiful through ball to Lacazette. Let's go! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, yeah? We're back in the Yes! Yes! That's even world-class Donnies make mistakes. My Donny, Alexandra, lack of fraud, yeah? The lack of fraudulence in his game is evident for all to see. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, beautiful. Round the keeper takes it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's go again. Let's go again. Yeah? Let's go again. Oh. Big oh. Woo. Woo. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay then. Here we go. Yeah? Let's see it then. Let's see it. Now that you've done this, you've worked. Yeah? This is what we get. Okay, we're back, baby. We're back. 1-1. Rising up the table into 9th. Let's go. Oh, tasty. Tasty. Get on that. That's it. Get on that. Who's there? Who's there? Okay, decent though. Decent. Hello. Oh, yes, indeed. Unknown Driller says, what does he say? He says, message retracted. Unknown Driller, you are much appreciated. Nicola Pepe through against Van Dijk. No, against Gomez. Oh, still. Okay, the boys are back. We're going for it. Yes. Go on, Saka. Oh. Oh, lively. Oh, we've livened up now. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Oh, you don't like it up the ass. Oh. Okay. Yes. Love that. Okay. 733 certified frauds in the building. You are appreciated. You know who you are as well. Each one of you don't know. I see you, the 735. I see you. I can see you doing it now. You're not fraud. You're frauds. You're not certified fraud gang members. Okay. Certified fraud gang members. Subscribe if you're new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. Okay, a couple more of you breathe oxygen. That's good to hear. That's good. It's important in these times. Yeah? Let me show you my... Can you see me? Mane on the left-hand side, whipping one in, and Salah tries to get his head on it, but Saka is there. Foul. Well played. Beautiful boy. That's a beautiful child. Yeah. Okay. Generational Talents FC. Mane does swing the crossing with his left foot. Salah can only head it away, and Saka's pace gets him there first. Little push in the back from Mohamed, and we will take that all the way. Ray Tareum. Oh, Tareum. Oh, thanks, mate. Tareum. Ray Tareum says, when are you doing a podcast with TG and Loz, my fraud? Appreciate the content, brother. I don't know, mate. I really don't. No. Pablo Amar in the building. The certified fraud. Oh, I've got to do Liam's thing again, haven't I? If anyone wants to be a moderator for the stream, or if you want to get involved in helping to moderate things like the Discord or the Twitch, then please do let me know, okay? You know how to get in contact with me. If you don't, then the links are in the description box below. Okay, let's have a look at the old Wizzy. Wizzy. Oh, we're back in the building with the European champions. One apiece. What do you know? Oh, beautiful ball. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. The breakdown. Okay, let's have a little look and see if... Well, they're not really active on the old tweets. That's fine. That's good. That's what I like to see. Focused. Absolutely focused. What are your thoughts then on the game so far? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. How do you join the Discord? If you... That is a good question. If you go into the link in the description box, there should be a link. If there isn't, then I don't know. We are 38 minutes and 4 seconds into the game. Liverpool do have a corner through. It's going to be Robertson taking it from the, what's our right-hand side. I guess, no, the left-hand side for them. Both arms up in the air with that left peg. He whips it into the far post. Mane is on the end of it, but he got right underneath it. And the header, as a result, goes miles above the post. And it is an Arsenal goal kick. Lovely jubbly. What do we think about the Manchester City game today? Did we see some sensational football? We did indeed. We saw some great goals. We're going to be talking about that at a later stage. But for now, things are looking up, aren't they? They're looking up. We've got the air of positivity about us. Ref, are you looking? Are you looking? Are you seeing this? Okay. Tomorrow, Everton against Aston Villa. As Aston Villa try their best to stay in the league. Oh, it's getting tense, isn't it? Leicester City against Sheffield United as well. That is a very big game. Leicester kind of have to win that to stay in the race for Champions League, don't they? They've really blown this chance they've got. And Friday night football with West Ham against Watford. It's all kicking off. 955 frauds. Okay. Okay then. Yes. Listen, if you want to send me some graphics or memes, or you just want to talk football, FIFA, chemistry, politics, history, Arsenal, Premier League transfers, we do it all in the Discord. It goes down in the Discord. Yeah? Okay. If you can't find it, then you've got to look harder. Jay Purdy says, oh, Purdy, mate, how you doing? How you doing? Mod, or I'll get even Gazidis to get your bank, you fraud. I expect £15 per hour, no fraudulence. Oh, Liverpool. Gomez into Firmino. Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to cut back onto his right, and it is well defended by Cedric Suarez. Is it Cedric Suarez or was that Holding? Yes, Cedric Suarez doing well. Good recovery. He's quite out of position there, marking another man. He has made the challenge. Liverpool do have another corner, though, 5 minutes before the break. The Discord is in the chat right now if you're looking to join that. 12, thanks very much for doing that, you fraudulent fraud. Certified fraud gang member 12. 994 frauds. That's what I'm talking about. There's about 800. I don't know what we're going to call them. Should we just call them bellends? I'm not sure. You're a bit of a bellend until you hit the subscribe button or the bell notification. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Sorry, mate, you're a bellend. All right, I can see a few bellends in here. Show yourselves. Frauds, you can elevate yourself to certified fraud gang member status with the click of a button. Okay, then. Okay.
Good evening.
Anyhow, back to the game. Liverpool looking for that second with about 3 minutes left on the clock. A long ball played over to Robertson, who goes inside to try and break between the lines, but Holding sees the pass and intercepts. And he's then taken out. And Solari's in. Oh, my God. Wow, Arsenal just have this habit of falling apart. Quite poor from Robert Holding there. He got caught out trying to get out of the... of our own final third. He's taken one touch too many when he should have just passed it. Granit Xhaka was available, and it puts Kieran Tierney under pressure immediately because Salah was set free. He tries to cut in onto his left. Thankfully, Tierney does make a good challenge, a good block, and then Holding comes in with a massive shoulder barge on Mane, which I'm not sure why he's done that. I think it was kind of afters for Mane's challenge. No, Fabinho's challenge. A bit of energy in that challenge there from Holding. We like to see that. We need a bit of steel at the back. Someone who's not going to get bullied. And it would be nice if Holding could be that person. How's it going, Hugh, says Simon. It's going very well, thanks, mate. How are you doing? What do we need to do to elevate? Wow, are you talking about in life or in terms of Arsenal Football Club? Arsenal Football Club elevating. You got to start winning games. You got to start investing in the club, buying actually quality players. You know, these things, they're all actually linked. It does seem a little bit obvious, but that's how it works. You're seeing sports washing going on. You're seeing financial fair play getting taken the absolute mick out of. Well, it's time to join the party, isn't it? Really, if you want to get ahead, you've either got to have a very smart backroom staff team who are able to scout the best available youngsters for cheap prices or get these bargains who statistically are still outweighing their bits. But Liverpool with a throw-in. Oh! Oh! Has he done it? Wait, another error. Please count. It counts! Nelson! Let's fucking go! Hey! Oh, would you believe? Oh, mate. Fast forward this, it's behind. Oh my God. Liverpool have made another fraudulent error. Wow. The passing out of the back has been lackadaisical. Is that the word I'm looking for? Alisson trying to pass it out. I think it's Reiss Nelson with the finish, and the ball across is beautiful. 2 feet, as we do. 2-1. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, Liverpool straight back at it. Offside. Mane over to Oxlade-Chamberlain, who has another dig from outside of the area, and a minute or less. We're into the last minute of the half. Oh, my club! Yeah? Okay. 2 errors. This is football, though. This is football. Listen, if we get a third, we're in business. Let's go, Saka. Saka outside. He's got Nicola Pepe with him on the left-hand side. He comes into Xhaka. Little pop over to Saka. Oh, it's football. Hey. Oh, he's offside. Okay, calm it down. Okay. Alexander Lacazette feeds the ball through to Reiss Nelson, who picks up the pass inside the box and quickly sends it into the left side of the goal. The keeper was helpless. 2-1 to the Ars. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. We're back in business. 2 attempts on goal. 2 goals. What is going on with this fraudulent club? Incredible. Beautiful scenes. The European champions in the mud. Oh, and they're really struggling under the pressure. Jurgen Klopp is actually sat back in his chair, looking very confused, shaking his head, and not really understanding why he's in this position. It's beautiful. Oh, baby Arteta, sitting that ass down. Yeah? Okay. Jesus! My manager. Yeah? Look at the class. We don't wear tracksuits, baby. Yeah? We're men. Yeah? We're men. We don't wear tracksuits. Turning up to work. Yeah? Representing the club. Yeah? Okay, we got Zara. Minimum. Elite. Okay, we're under pressure though. Liverpool. Yes, that's it. Holdini. That's a card. That's a yellow card, obviously. That's obviously the third foul he's done on him. That's a yellow card. Yeah, Mane and Holding having a really good battle, and Holding is looking flustered but energetic and up for it. And you've got to be against a guy who is agile and explosive as Sadio Mane, who has, you know, he's got such a good record. I think he's still underrated, Mane. He looks like he enjoys the game. He constantly wants to win, and that is going to be a real struggle for Holding. But he is coming out on top. And as we blow for half-time, my club! Woo! Oh, yes. Lacazette, baby. We're back in business. Let's fucking go. Okay, everyone back into the dressing room for the half-time team talk. Let's get down to business and talk with these frauds. Lacazette is not a bum, 12. Yeah, he's not a bum. Are you seeing the goals he's scoring? Watch the goal against Tottenham and come back to me. Yeah? This is real strikers. Only real football dons understand. That is one of the best striking goals you will see this season. Full stop! Okay. That's beautiful. 2-1 at half-time. No fans in the ground to see Lacazette equalising, cancelling out Sadio Mane's opener with Reiss Nelson tapping home, or burying, I'm going to say, Alexander Lacazette's assist. A goal and assist, my French Smurf. Let's go. Okay. The passing is terrible. Yes, the football is questionable at best, but this is not the point. You don't out-football football dons. Yeah? Elite squadrons who've made it to 3 European finals in 3 years. Is that right? Is that what they did? I think they did. They lost to Sevilla, then they lost to Real Madrid in the Champions League. Then I think they've gone 3 European finals in a row. They've won the Premier League. Listen, these are the elite dons. These are the ones that you have to test yourselves against. This is the barometer. This is the blueprint that we have got to copy, if anything, if it's even possible. So, my fraudulent friends, to see Arsenal Football Club 2-1 up at the Emirates against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool is a beautiful scene of glorious emotion. Let's not get too excited. It's not over. However, we are going to turn our attention to a certain French fraud. Yes, we are. Make no mistake about it. A lot of people do want him sold still to this day. However, he is a man with a plan, and he's certainly showing himself to be valuable to the side right now. It doesn't matter that Champions League football is gone. It doesn't matter that this is the worst season in our history. It doesn't matter because Arsenal might not be able to get a striker like Lacazette for quite some time. A striker who should probably be playing Champions League football and has had a torrid time of it recently, but he's on the comeback. Very happy to see him getting goals and providing assists. This is beautiful. However, let's be realistic. Both of those goals were, how should we put this? Presents, wrapped presents. The steely defence is probably the more impressive thing about the sides today so far. Kieran Tierney is someone that I am in love with. Yes? This Scottish boy who works at Tesco's. Part-time Tesco employee, clearly a true baller. Certainly got the right mentality, the attitude to end up being a captain at some stage. And so far, he is making sure that when that left-hand side is overloaded, he's involved. Whether it's coming short, going back if he needs to, looking to drive forward. He's got balls into Saka. He's going back into the middle. I like him. You need good left pegs. This kid is another with a left peg of dreams. Bukayo Saka created an opening himself already. Let's have a look at the Arsenal team Here we go. This beautiful boy, this haircut. This is not the haircut that he's wearing today. He's wearing a beautiful style. We've been impatient with him. A lot of people aren't too fussed if he's involved or not. But this is one of our own again, with potential. With time, he could certainly be a useful squad addition at the very least. And he curled it beyond the diving Alisson to make it 2-1 to the arse. Okay. Alexander Lacazette, very proud of you, son. Very proud of you. You could have given up on life. You could have actually said, no, I'm done with the football thing. This is not me anymore. But no, he's risen to the challenge. Do you believe in this squad? Maybe not. Do you believe in this manager? Do you believe that they'll back him? There are signs of promise there. You can't tell me that there's no signs of promise in a side who were 2-1 up against Liverpool. Let's have a look at the stats. The statistics. 59% ball possession for Liverpool. Let's have a look at the Mane goal. Let's talk through it. Robertson put through by Firmino. He cuts it across the face of the box and Mane is there to slide and tap it home. It's very simple, basic stuff. The defensive awareness is on a 2 out of 9,000. I'm not surprised. However, what I was surprised by was Fabinho. Very lazy. Looking around for Van Dijk. Very lazy. Just goes back to him. No options. Good high press from Arsenal. Van Dijk under pressure from Reiss Nelson. He gets his pass off, but there's no weight on it. And Lacazette pounces. And Van Dijk has got his arms up. He's looking around like he was fouled. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. Yeah? You can handle it. Reiss Nelson. Oh, get a grip. Lacazette in there. Pounces. One touch with the outside of the foot. Second one with the outside of the foot. And buries home. Let's go. Okay. Reiss Nelson goal. Robertson with a throw. And he's thrown it to Alisson, who's not been able to clear it properly. Lacazette with a beautiful bit of awareness. That's the cross that Reiss Nelson is supposed to be putting into Lacazette. It's vice versa. Lacazette pouncing again. Great anticipation from the Frenchman. He's squared to Reiss Nelson, and he makes no mistake, burying it past Alisson, the 70-odd million pound goalkeeper. What a game we've got on our hands here. It's a shame there's no real meaning to it, isn't it? I'm not going to draw much conclusion from it, but what I will say is that this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. I love to see it. You really have to. Virgil van Dijk is trending. #1 on Twitter. Astonishing scenes of unglorious emotion for a centre-back who has done so much for the game since he's come to Liverpool, hasn't he? Wow. Goal attempts, 2 for Arsenal. 2 on target. Those are both of the goals. And those are the only chances that they needed. 60% possession, 255 passes, but only the 1 goal. Let's have a look at the live standings. Arsenal move up into 9th on 53 points, 2 points ahead of Burnley, the mighty Burnley. And they remain 1 point behind Sir Chris Wilder's Dons, the Blades of Sheffield United, and 2 points as it stands currently behind Tottenham. This is more like it. This is doable now. 2 games left. Don't slip up, Jose. Don't slip up. Oh, God. Now, the real test of this club is can we cling on using game management to this game of round 36 in the Premier League? Can we fit Arsenal in? We can. We're 9th. We can fit us and the score in. Beautiful. We're making progress as a club. Leaps and bounds. We're coming on leaps and bounds. Okay. Eduardino, I can see you. I can see you're also up for becoming a certified fraud, a moderator in the fraud gang. Don't you worry yourselves. Don't you worry yourselves. We will be adding a few frauds to the moderator list. Purdy says, can we talk about how David Luiz blames everyone but him? Well, okay, we can. We can also talk about your elite levels of fraudulence on Warzone and how you struggle to bring any wins home for the lads. but we won't. Okay, we won't dwell on your 2 out of 10 aim. You've got to aim a little bit like a late shake and bake, you know. So yeah, David Luiz is the most glorified player, the most highly decorated player at this club, and don't forget it. Okay, he's won more than any other Arsenal player will probably win in their whole career. You could add multiple Arsenal players together and their honours list wouldn't look anything like David Luiz's CV. So pay some respect, okay? Put some respect on his name. There have been no cataclysmic errors as of yet, and we have to realise that he is a leader of men. He is actually one of the nicest people that I've met in football. He's paying for, or has paid for, various people's education, further education, whether that be friends or just standard people that he's trying to help. And I've got a lot of time for him. However, you know, much like any other Arsenal player, he has got a mistake in him. I would say that if we can shore up the midfield in front of him, then we may well see a better player. I would say that if we can keep him solidified in the centre of a back three, then we're going to get more out of him than we have been. You can still pick a pass. You can still hit one in from long range. He's got a free kick in him occasionally. And, you know, on his day, game management can be good. I'm not going to write him off just yet. Okay? 1,100 frauds. Oh. Much love to everyone who is in the chat, watching the stream, and has been joining us for this most fraudulent first half, where Arsenal are 2-1 up against Liverpool. Shock horror scenes of glorious. Oh, yes, baby. This would be a great one. This would be a great one. The Unbearables. Yeah, the Unbearables beaten. I mean, I don't find them unbearable, if I'm honest. But the fact that they have only lost twice this season, to become the third side to beat one of the best sides of all time, who many are comparing to the Invincibles or to the United Treble side. There have been lots of hot takes, haven't there? What a hot take it would be. What a bit of armoury it would be in our ammunition for life if in the season of Liverpool's most epic Premier League campaign, the most successful start to a big league European football club's history, that Arsenal were one of 3 teams to beat them. Oh, yes, please. Soak it up. Breathe it in. Oh, inject it into my veins. I need it. I need it. I need it. Oh. Who? Liverpool. Oh, the Liverpool. Well, yeah, they were good. They were good. But relax, bro. Relax. Yeah? Remember, Lacazette, what he did to you. Remember, Reiss Nelson, what he did to you. What we did to you at the Emirates. Yeah? We said, huh? Who? What? Oh, beautiful. 45 minutes. Don't blow this because it will be clipped. Yeah? Don't blow it because it will be clipped. And if it's clipped, I will be coming for you. Oh, I'm coming for that. Yes. Okay. Remember this. Mikel Arteta has been written off. Thomas is saying it's only the first half. No, it's not. That's not the mentality. The mentality is, if we are capable of defeating this side in over 45 minutes, we can do it over 90, and we can do it again. So the score will be 4-2. The score will be 4-1 if we're serious. We get to work now. We get to work. Work. Let's work. We're working. Yeah, it's work. It's work. Okay. It's working time. Working season. Yeah. I don't want to see anyone walking. I want to see sweat. I want to see tears. I want to see blood. Break your legs. If you have to break your legs to stop this team scoring, to give us some hope that you are trustworthy, that you are capable of wearing the badge. Even though it's polyester and a sticker, right? And the badge is on the cannon's on the wrong way around. Forget what. You are capable. I need to see a strong 45 minutes now. Okay, we're ready to go. We're all lined up. Lacazette ready to get us sorted for the second half. Mikel Arteta looking calm and composed. Purdy, mate, this fraud says, all right, chat, it's over. Hugh has officially cursed the match and we are inevitably going to lose. When we lose, you are cancelled, you weeby little fraud. You're lucky I read these out, okay? You're lucky, Purdy. Purdy, you are cancelable with the click of a button. May I remind you of that, you fraudulent fraud. Ooh, Torreira going in strong. That is going to be a yellow card. And that is what I like to see. Yeah? Commitment to the cause. If you sense that they're going past you, the ball can go past, that's fine. The man can go past, that's fine. Not both of you. Not both. Not both. Good work from Torreira there. He's earned himself a yellow card, but that's fine. You earned that, my son. You stopped that dangerous counter-attack. Let's get back. Let's settle. Reunite. Steady the ship. Okay. Tom Warwick says, every time you say who, I think of Usman. Okay. What did we think of that fight? I thought it was better than people made out, to be honest. I've watched it again since. It was quite good. Obviously, a massive difference in the levels. I'm not sure that 6 days is enough to take on, the best in the world. So we learnt absolutely nothing. But it's entertainment, isn't it? And yeah, I think it was to be expected. So yeah. Anyhow, 47th minute of play in this beautiful football match. This is going to be one of my favourite games of the season. If you do this, you will get praised. Reiss Nelson whips one in. To nobody. Okay. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Much love to your mothers. Can you do me a favour and like the stream? That would be greatly appreciated. Cheers, mates. Yeah, it's quite something trying to talk for an hour and a half. But Trent Alexander-Arnold is making it very easy. That is a late challenge. That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card on Trent, obviously. Obviously. Okay, thank you. I was worried he was going to give it to Saka there. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's lost control of the ball and he's left a foot in, and that is exactly the same as every other red. That's exactly the same as the Eddie Nketiah red. Tell me that that's different. Tell me that that is different. Yeah, full of it. They're full of it. Absolute nonsense there. It's no different that. It's a 50-50. He's gone up with his studs up high and he's potentially done a leg breaker that could have cancelled out Saka's career. Saka is obviously up and running and everything is fine, but that's kind of irrelevant. Okay, here we go. Anyway, we do play on. We are live and exclusive. Let's have a look at this. We can see here 48th minute. This is going to show you who scored. Think the ratings of the players are so far. We've got some statistics down here for you. Total shots 2-7 so far. Liverpool. Possession is nearly 60%. Pass accuracy is 67 for Arsenal. We're not really trying to pass the ball, it would seem, or we're trying to break dangerously when we can, but it's Liverpool who are on the break so far in the second half all the time. Mane, a couple of step overs, he's dinked one into the middle of the box, and Xhaka has headed it to Trent, who squared it across the face of the box to dive, get out! Okay. Whew. Fucking hell, man. Dinked over Headed away by Xhaka into the path of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who has a pop shot. Stabbed away by David Luiz. Robertson's shot is deflected twice brilliantly by Torreira. And Salah can only win himself a corner. Absolute mayhem in Arsenal's box as Trent whips in the corner. And headed away by Granit Xhaka. Nicola Pepe trying to free himself of Mohamed Salah, who's won the ball back, and Liverpool clear again. Boy. Okay, tense times now, as Arsenal are playing a little bit of a cling-on job so far in the second half. Fabinho in the middle of the park, finding Wijnaldum. Van Dijk will be very keen not to make any more mistakes with that through ball for Lacazette, which will be one of his finest assists of the season, but also one of his worst moments. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain playing it into Salah as Liverpool try and make some kind of impact and get one back with an early onslaught of pressure. 10 minutes. Oh, mate. Beautiful position that Arsenal find themselves in. If they can keep working here, the press is going to have to be relentless, though. You can't drop off in terms of intensity. And we will need to really dig deep. I'm thinking that the 5 substitutions will really help the bigger clubs, especially next season. If you can pack your squad out with even more top talent and potentially loan players as well who would have wanted to leave, won't necessarily now that there's game time. And Mane takes a little pop shot after Wijnaldum's cutback. And another brilliant challenge, I think, by David Luiz. It is Joe Gomez reaching into the box, and David Luiz, absolutely incredible challenge, a clearance there, sorry. He's made himself big to the very last minute, and it has gone out for another Liverpool corner. Taken short by Robertson, 1-2 with Salah, whipped in by Robertson, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is going to have to chase that as it's gone more towards Jurgen Klopp than it has the danger zone. Oxlade-Chamberlain, though, taking on Granit Xhaka with a 15-metre head start and beating him to get the cross in. That is fucking embarrassing. My God. Wow. The confidence at which he got the ball and knocked it past Granit Xhaka was just bloody unbelievable there. Arsenal do survive, however. 52nd minute. We're still looking good. Tom Warwick says, what would you change about VAR, Lord Fraud? Okay. Mao, I can see you've asked like 3 questions. I don't really know what you're asking though. Can you ask it once more? That would be great. Sorry, so Tom Warwick says, what would you change about VAR? Well, it's the people behind it that are the problem, aren't they? And then there's a couple of the actual laws of the game that you'd want to adjust. I don't know. I saw the Bournemouth game today, and the goal that was disallowed, I just thought, well, I don't know if I want that to be offside. I do think that it's, you know, it's probably created more problems than it's solved so far, but the majority of the decisions are right. It's just that it's really highlighting the ones that aren't. And you got to remember that watching anything in slow motion, I think, makes it seem a lot worse than it is. That's why when you look at Nketiah's challenge 20 times, it's just definitely a red. But upon impact, or just seeing it at real live speed, you know, I'm convinced it was I was convinced it was a 50-50. Anyhow, I'm sure that would have been the same with Trent today. If they look at that again on VAR, then the more you look at it, the worse it looks. The Sky replay, anyway, certainly looked like it was studs up and worthy of more than a yellow. Okay, here we go. Right, let me see if I can see. Sid, I would pay Hugh 5 rupees for every time he breathes oxygen. Would you work for rupees, Hugh? Would I work for rupees? I guess rupees is money, so that's what people work for, isn't it? Most of the time. Oh, that's a beautiful ball by Van Dijk to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's actually brought under control and squared it to Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a save! Oh, what a save! Oh, it looked like it might be going over anyway. That is a fucking ridiculous save. How has he not scored that? How is he not? He's a massive fraud. Get it out. Out! Okay, corner ball, and Liverpool are under pressure and they're forcing it. And what happens when you force it? It's very evident. Klopp is frustrated. They are trying to break that points record. Let's not forget, they still do have goals and targets and ambitions of their own. Jacob C. with the super chats. Jacob, mate, thank you so much for joining us. You are a certified fraud gang member and highly appreciated. He says, hate the idea of giving teams 5 subs. I think the best way to add 5 subs is 3 subs you can use on unrestricted and 2 subs you can use for injuries. The only issue with that, potentially anyway, is that you get people kind of abusing the system and feigning injury, which I don't know if you've seen, but has happened in rugby, where players have basically been coming on with like blood vials, or I think razors, like in wrestling, where they cut themselves. And, you know, I'm just not sure that people could be trusted. So I understand what you're saying, and I certainly think that it does warrant, you know, some thinking about, because of the massive advantage that it is going to give to clubs who've got the ability to spend more on an expensive, expansive bench. However, there's no denying that, you know, it's already impacting games. I've seen it impacting games. Even so much as the restrictions with Solskjaer not being able to bring on his final sub, having used used his subs in 3 sections. It looks like Aubameyang is being given some instructions by Mikel Arteta. Dani Ceballos also coming on as well. 57th minute, Arsenal making 2 changes then. No, 3 changes, sorry. As Joseph Willock, the only Willock left at the arse. Ceballos, Aubameyang, and Willock all coming on. Torreira is coming off. He has got a yellow card, so maybe there's some thinking behind that. Joe Willock will do a similarly tenacious job, and I guess coupled with Ceballos will give a little bit more ball control. Maybe game management is now the plan, but it's certainly good to have the legs of Aubameyang coming on. And Lacazette is coming off for Aubameyang. He's given Aubameyang the armband. Lacazette was captain today. He's put in a top-class performance with a goal and an assist. You cannot have done more. Blood vials. Hugh's been playing too much Bloodborne. What are they called then, guys? You know, the little like plastic things of blood. This is training for Man City. Man City against Bournemouth today was not training. Bournemouth were fighting for survival, tooth and nail, and they had so many opportunities. They were very unlucky to hit the post through, I think it was a Josh King free kick. Stanislas had a brilliant move, which was finished off by Josh King, cancelled out for offside by what must have been a toenail. I'm looking for game management, though. That is what we want. That is what we're after. Liverpool living in Arsenal's half at the moment. Saka currently being put under pressure by Mohamed Salah and Joe Gomez. Van Dijk looking hungry as well. He really wants to make up for that earlier mistake. DJ, my Smurf. Alexander Lacazette, top class. Is he back? I've told you, boys. Yeah? He's worked his way back into my ultimate team, so he's back. Okay. You don't get in unless you're a true baller. That's just how it works. 6.2 for Lucas Torreira. Let's have a look at those statistics, shall we? 81% pass accuracy, 1 tackle. Nothing of note there really. It was a great challenge for me though, the one that he's won the yellow or got the yellow card for, because they did look like they were on the break and about to get busy. However, 2-1, 60th minute. Hope you're all doing well anyway. Love chilling out in the stream. Richard Banks, mate. Richard Banks. Calm yourself. Calm yourself, bro. Calm yourself. Mikel Arteta FC says Tato. Ben Ireland says it's called a blood packet. Okay, if you like. Yes, that'll do. Thank you for the correction. Hugh, what's your views on City's CAS ruling and Arteta being positive towards City? There is a video coming on the overturning of that Champions League ban. The implications for City and the implications for football in general. Attempts so far. Arsenal 2. Liverpool 14. It's the great escape. It's going to be beautiful if we can cling on to this for half an hour. But you've got to think that with this many efforts coming in, eventually time will tell. However, it's a good test of Arsenal's steel. It's a good test of how much they want to prove themselves to be going in the right direction. And they're going to have to come up against the likes of Minamino and Keita as well. Two ballers. Oxlade-Chamberlain looking very dejected. It is Oxlade-Chamberlain's, one of those rare starts for Oxlade-Chamberlain. What do we have to say about his performance today? It was an effort, wasn't it? He puts himself about. He had a couple of long-range efforts, won a couple of corners, but they do find themselves 2-1 down at the time that he comes off. So it will be interesting to see whether these two new additions in Keita and Minamino can make any difference. I know that Ox will be gutted by that, but, this is life. You win some, you lose some, and I'm sure he would rather have won a Champions League and a Premier League and a whatever else, League Cup, World Cup, all the stuff that he's won, even if it was off the bench. Just been a part of that squad, to be involved at all, even if you get 20 minutes, to be involved must have been an incredible experience that most players will never get the chance to live out. But when you come to the M's, when you come to the carpet, you better realise. Yeah? Realise. Okay. Real life. Slap you in the face. And you think, oh, see, it was okay when you weren't here, but when you're back, you got to realise. Yeah? Okay, don't do this to me. Don't do that. Oh, Minamino with an effort, flashing past the post. He looked like he'd beaten Martinez, but I think he had it covered. Nice little bit of dynamism from Keita to find his fellow substitute. But the Japanese number 10 only able to bend his shot wide. Very, very, very stressful times, even though there's not much at stake here. This is Pride FC. This is Directional FC. This is Progression Football Club. Yeah? This is Club de Promise. Okay. Tomorrow's future. Tomorrow's emperors. The leaders of the free world. Okay, can we not blow this now? Let's just... Okay, free kick given away by David Luiz. Just a little bit hasty. We want to just calm ourselves down now. Decision making is key. Integral. 3 points against the Liverpudlians. Oh, that would be saucy. Oh, tasty. Tasty! Don't let me down, lads! Free kick to Liverpool. 64th minute. Aubameyang, Xhaka, Holding, everybody in the box. I want to see all 11 men on the ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold, the most likely to whip this in. We've also got Robertson there. It may well be Robertson going for the... No, it's Trent. Trent whips one in predictably. Headed over the bar and wide by Granit Xhaka. Safety first. If in doubt, get it out. Simple. I like it. My guy, he's not captain. He's had that stripped from him. Yeah, Aubameyang's captain. We want to see effort. We want to see impact. Most goals conceded after 35 games from set pieces. Norwich have got 17. Aston Villa have got 16. And Arsenal have got 14. Great that we're in amongst the relegation fodder. Slightly worrying that. Set pieces obviously need work. Liverpool, though, 65th minute, still living in Arsenal's final third. Aubameyang is turned by Keita. And Arsenal can only clear to Minamino, whose dinked ball finds Mohamed Salah into the box. And that is going to be Kieran Tierney seeing it out. Beautiful scenes. Okay, lovely. We can chill. It's all good. Jonathan Craig says, how many countries have you been to? God, I don't know. Quite a few. A few. I couldn't tell you offhand how many, but I would guess something like 25, maybe? 25 or 30? Is Mesut Ozil finished? I mean, you would think so. He's not involved in the squad again. He posted on his Instagram yesterday, I am ready. And there seem to be, these kind of mind games going on with the club. It is an interesting one. I don't know how this is going to end, but I've got a feeling that, he will just be at the club next season as well. And it may well be a question of having to let his contract run down before we are freed of the fraudulence. Because it's turned into a bit of a saga, hasn't it? What do we think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe if you're new and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But yeah, what do we think about this? Saka against Trent Alexander-Arnold. What is the difference between this and, say, Eddie Nketiah's challenge? Was it against Leicester City? I don't really know that I see a difference, if I'm honest. But Arsenal do find themselves ahead. However, Trent Alexander-Arnold playing it through to Mane on the left-hand side. Mane cuts it square. Van Dijk, get it out! Oh, shut up, you little softy. Get in the gym. Yeah? Get in the gym. Man up. Oh, shut up. You cheeky little fraud. Look at you, standing offside. You're standing offside. Okay, now what? What have you got? Fraudulent. No. Oh, you're begging it. You absolute beg. Yeah. Tierney, good strong challenge. That's a 50-50 and he got the ball. Be quiet. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good chance there for Minamino. He will be very disappointed he hasn't scored there because he's technically, literally 3 yards out. Big opportunity for Liverpool. Still 2-1. This only, as it stands, this will only be the third team to beat Liverpool this season. Incredible. Obviously, Watford are the elite dons that everyone needs to pay respect to. Sarr, what a legend. Troy Deeney, Sir Troy. Yeah, Sir Troy of Watford. We owe a lot to these Watford bees, these hornets, these soldiers, these hummingbirds. Isn't their thing a moose? Why is their thing a moose? Is it a moose? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, we owe a lot to Watford. We owe a lot to Manchester City as well for the entertainment that they provided in the Premier League final where the champions played the champions. It was champions against champions, really, wasn't it? It was then and now, and they brought my life back for the Premier League race. For next season. I'm hungry to see the two of them go head-to-head yet again, because it will be these two again, unless, there are drastic changes in the squads. The quality will just tell. They're just persistent, aren't they? And they're living in Arsenal's final third. Lovely little one-touch, two-touch football between the likes of Robertson and Keita, spreading the ball around nicely with Fabinho, with a dink over to the far post, and Martinez cleans up. Beautiful. Yes, so this, strong, but fair. Is it? Is this fair? Is this a yellow card? Does this... yes, of course there is Napoli. Yes, of course there is Atleti. But, you know, this Premier League. Pen if he went down, says Dougie. Yes, I would say so. I would say Pen if he went down. But if you don't go down, I don't want to see Pen. I don't want to see your arms up either. Get on with it. However, they did give Salah one. Oof. Long ball played over the top by Robert. It's Mane. Drifts one in. Far post Salah with a free header. With a free header on that Egyptian head. Oh, wow. Headed into the ground. And Klopp is furiously disappointed. He is shocked that his multi-million pound earning Mohamed Salah scoring 40-goal a season scorer has just headed down into the ground like a soft flower, caressing the ball into the arms, the willingly clutching arms of Martinez. Emiliano! What have I done? He's really come on strong, hasn't he, in the absence of Bernd Leno. Beautiful. The potential is really there. The distribution is of a high level. The confidence is sky high. Hopefully, we get through this game only conceding the one, and we are. Please. Oh, I need this. Mane on the left-hand side. Beautiful tackle. Minamino and Pepe to bring it clear. Nicola Pepe. Nicola the baller. Oh, take it, ref. Oh, that's a card. Yellow. Obviously a yellow. Oh, wow, no yellow. Incredible. Why are they stopping? Oh, we're doing drinks breaks. DJ. Only frauds from last night's stream will understand. But yes, falling over his own feet, unable to finish from close range. Drinks breaks. I'm not really on board with the drinks breaks, as they show flying images from the helicopter of Highbury, the home of Arsenal Football Club, the home of my childhood, which has been turned into luxury flats. Hundreds of people totally unaware that Arsenal Football Club are even playing right now. Oh, it's a bizarre world. The life is mad. We've moved to this Super Bowl stadium and been promised so much and achieved so little at this stadium that it has ended up being a massive disappointment. And you've got to question at times, or you'd be forgiven at times for questioning why we did this. But there is always the promise of hope. It is the hope that kills, but it is the hope that keeps us coming back. Is yours gold? Played 38, 126, drawn 12. Who are we? We know who we are and where we come from. But yeah, it would be nice to see the club returning to those beautiful, beautiful scenes of glorious emotion where we were involved in the big games with Champions League music. Ah, the anthem. I don't even know the Europa League anthem. Anthem? Is it an anthem? It's not an anthem. Anthems, people know them. They know the words. Yeah, they know the words. I don't. It's sad. It's sad. It's so sad. Yeah. Can we play you every week? Sid says, would you live in those flats? Oh, I'd love to have a flat there. That would be, that was a dream. Oh, mate, I'll be out there every day in the gardens, banging him in top corner, recreating Henri's greatest goals. Oh, God, they'd hate me. They would hate me. Okay, Liverpool on the break on the left-hand side through Mane, and Liverpool have won themselves yet another corner. How many corners is that now? 18 shots they've had. 18 shots. Incredible. 75th minute, 68% possession. You can see that Pep Guardiola's influence is I don't know, can you? I don't know. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no! Oh yes! Oh, Van Dijk, baby! You head that wide! You head it wide, baby! You head it wide! Robertson floating one into the far post to the ever-present Dutchman who soars above Granit Xhaka, knocking him to the ground. But the Swiss international doing just enough to put the Dutchman off, and Van Dijk heads wide. That is Liverpool's, I believe, 19th effort. Ainsley Maitland-Niles coming on for Cedric Soares. Well done, lad. This guy is what I want to see in my club. Yeah. I was wondering why we were signing injured players. I spoke to Mr. Jose Fonte. Yeah? I was told that specifically this guy has come to this club to rebuild his international career before it's too late. He's hungry. He's here to work with a passion, to fight for success, yeah? To win. Yeah? Oh, God. For a second I thought we were shooting the other way and Salah was in. Okay. Mane. Yeah, I'm really happy that we've got competition for Hector Bellerin, because I felt for a while that he was becoming a little bit too comfortable. I know that he's not totally sold on football, all the time, and he's grown as a from a boy to a man at the club, and as a result has got different interests, and he is, he's achieved so much so quickly that I think it would be easy to become sidetracked with extracurricular activities like clothes and trees and these are great causes, veganisms and things like this. It's great, trendy hairstyles. I love all that about him, because it's character, it's personality, and he's not just a fucking yes, well, it's a game of two halves, and he really speaks on important matters and politics. And that is not a back pass. It's obviously a... Granit Xhaka is down. He's got a knee problem. And you kick the ball out. Right. Okay, what's going on here? Xhaka is down. Fabinho playing the ball into Keita. Keita bringing it forward as he does so well. It's a great challenge by Granit Xhaka. It's an interception of high class that has been found. Oh, his left leg, he's stretched it. I think he might have pulled a calf muscle or something. Thigh strain, perhaps. Another chance for some players to get drinks. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you do the honour. Do me the honour of dropping the video a damn like. It would be much appreciated, okay? Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1. You have been joining me for one of the most historic games in Premier League history. That's correct. Arsenal Football Club returning to the big stage with the big boys. Alexandre Lacazette and Reiss Nelson getting the goals. Oh, salute Mikel Arteta and his army, who go forth with confidence, with bravery. And we will be going into next season more confident if we can come away from these next 12 minutes without conceding. Please. I need this. I love you, and I want to be proud of you. All right? I want to look down on you like a proud father and tell all my friends about you. Let me in to the WhatsApp group. Oh, yes, baby. Who's beaten the champions this year? Who's beaten Liverpool this year? 11 minutes, baby. 11 minutes. Work. Listen, that high press, I need to see more people working. Let's go. Double time. Double time. Bro, make the challenge. Here we go. Let's work. Okay. Oh no, Mohamed Salah, Liverpool, living in the final third, trying to work themselves into the box because they just want to pass it into the back of the net. Or they're looking for the opportunity to whip that cream delivery in. Fabinho and Keita, tiki-taka, side to side, spreading it wide to Mane. Mane cuts inside from Pepe like he wasn't even there. Leaves his man behind. Keita going to the far post to Trent, who smashes it across the face of the box. And Tierney clears. Even though Martinez was there, communication could have been improved. However, offside, beautiful scenes. We live on. We live on, live and exclusive. 90 more live and exclusive in the building. I hope you're enjoying it. We will be going all the way to the end. I want to talk to you once more about this, please. This moment here. As Xherdan Shaqiri is making his way down, as is Divock Origi, both Liverpool substitutes ready to make their entrances into the biggest game of the Premier League season. Saka, beautiful young child who has just signed his new contract. Granit Xhaka with a world-class challenge. Oh, Granit. You're giving him a yellow card for that. Oh my God, please, good God, no. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. I love that. Look. Lazy, yeah? Capitalise, high press, big bangs. That's, okay, it's a little bit late. Second and a half late, but, oh no, it's a world-class challenge. Oh, it's bang on time. I take it all back. World-class challenge. World-class. Granit Xhaka booked for a world-class challenge. Make note, take note. Yes, I'd like you to take notes. What do we think about that? Is that a yellow card? Is that a red card? Should Granit Xhaka just have got a yellow card himself? Did he deserve that? 9 minutes left on the clock. Mane to Wijnaldum. Shoots from 40. And it's blocked by 2 or 3 players and Martinez can waste a couple more seconds. They're very smart from my Argentine goalkeeper. I love you. I love that. Yes? Remember who you are. 49. Yeah? 49. 49. Count them. I know you got your own records, but 49. Yeah? 49 and only stopped by a cheating, fat, fry-up eating fraud. Okay. Don't even talk to me about fraudulence. My club making an entrance into the big stage again. The big time awaits. If this club could be backed, we could go somewhere. Yes, Liverpool are asleep. Yes, they're on holiday. Yes, they're done. Yes, they've won. I don't give a damn. Show me another Premier League team that's beaten them this season and I will show you the champions from last year and the best Watford side the world has ever seen. That's not true, actually. That's not true. Watford were quite good back in the day. Cyril Regis and the like. Anyway. Did Luther Blissett play for Watford? I don't know. Watford were they were serious dons. Anyway, we've got super chats. There are some super frauds in town who would like to get their conversations to the front of the queue. Here we go. What's his name? Jacob Unchained. Hopefully I've said that right. David Luiz clears from Trent Alexander-Arnold's 54th cross of the game. Cross Merchants FC hard at work. Trent Alexander-Arnold coming forward again. He's going to whip one into the... No, he isn't. He's going to... Oh, beautiful defending from my boy. Ref! Yellow. You can't just pick the ball up. Yellow. That's a yellow. Hello? Oh my God, not even a word. Colasi. Okay, boy. Oh, for crying out loud, don't blow this. Don't blow this. Blow this, baby. Hector Bellerin, get that jumper back on, baby. Not today. Colasi is coming on. Kolasinac is coming on. Jacob Unchained says, rank Aubameyang versus all-time Premier League strikers at their peak, mainly Arsenal ones. For example, Ian Wright, Thierry Henry, Nicholas Bentner. Okay, well, here's the exclusive breaking news for that ass, Jacob Unchained. Much love for the question. I am answering your question in a video. It is a tier list video ranking all-time Arsenal strikers, or all the ones that I've ever seen, because I can't really judge other ones, okay? I'm not going to be doing... I will be doing like an all-time footballers list or forwards list for every position. So look forward to that on my channel. And if you are new, there is going to be daily content coming for you and that ass every day of the week. Okay? Okay. 27 days now in a row of consistently providing content for free loading frauds. All you got to do is show your appreciation by dropping the damn video a like.
Good evening. Good evening.
6 minutes left. Arsenal Football Club trying their best to hold on to the 3 points and the 1-goal lead that they have over Liverpool. 2-1 at the Emirates, with Liverpool pushing through with a through ball for Mane, who's actually turned his man completely, and Mane has put it wide. Oh, Maitland-Niles absolutely destroyed by Mane. Not difficult to do because you are Mane. He does that to most players in world football, but Robertson with a beautiful through ball, bending it around the left back, and Maitland-Niles totally beaten with Mane's left-footed strike. Just wide, and I've got to say Maitland doing just enough to put Mane off, just enough. He could have gone down there. He could have gone down again. There were touches. There was a bit of a 50-50 bargy-argy thing going on. I was worried. However, Martinez didn't even need to make the save. 87th minute we move into. Dan Merrick doesn't say anything, but he is a certified fraud gang member, and you are much appreciated, bro. Dramatic 12 says Martinez should stay for Argentina from now on. Indeed he should. Who is the competition? Romero, who isn't starting games at all. It's not really optional really for Argentina now. Their number one choice is an Arsenal man. It's great to have an international goalkeeper with experience, who's grown through the ranks of our club and been patient and is now taking their chance. I love to see it. You love to see it. 10th corner of the game. No, sorry. Second corner of the game for Arsenal, I believe. Either second or third. Liverpool have had 10. However, Ceballos and Aubameyang in the corner. Lifted over towards Reiss Nelson. Sorry, towards Willock, who can't really do much with that. And Arsenal looking to make Liverpool wait and not break on the counter. Love that from Pepe. Good work, son. Good work. Clever game management. You make them work for that free kick. You don't let them take it instantly. 3 minutes left to prove that we are not Banter United. Okay? Comedy Club de Football has been deleted. We've restarted the club. Refresh. Clean slate. Winners FC. The squadron will rise with Arteta at the helm. 3 minutes left, please. Max Dunkey says, shout out to Jamie Pakes. True fraud. Jamie Pakes, you are hereby shouted out. Liverpool, with 2 minutes left on the clock then. Mane, trying to spread one out right to Aubameyang, and Aubameyang is free. Oh, no, he's not, because Alisson has anticipated. But Liverpool are not free of this danger yet. Van Dijk clears. We're playing header volleyball at the moment. Arsenal, ref. Oh, listen, bollocks. Absolute fucking fraudulence. Willock with a beautiful fucking break there, and that was definitely a foul. Trent whipped one in. Arsenal in trouble. Mane shoots. Oh, big block. Keita out wide. Liverpool still going strong. 89th minute. Robertson. Please. Keita. Edge of the D. Close him down for fuck's sake. God almighty. Martinez. Safe hands. Safe hands. Okay. My club. Yeah? We stand firm. Okay. That's it. Everyone up. Well done. That nearly came off David Luiz's head. Wow. Okay. Well played, lads. Well played. 1 minute left in normal time. 1 minute left in normal time. 1 minute left to beat the Premier League champions. The Premier League champions have they been defeated here at the Emirates, the fortress, the castle, the impenetrable fortress. Arteta's Arsenal. The words just roll off the tongue beautifully. Ceballos, look at him. Look at this boy, Emery's son. Aubameyang. Hit it! You absolute fraud! Willock, bro. Oh my fucking God. No. Beautiful Colasi. Knocked over with the outside of the foot by Aubameyang into the path of Willock, who slices it wide as if he's never played football in his life before. Wow. I mean, really. Don't lose now. Don't concede now. Divock Origi, Arsenal clinging on. 5 minutes of injury time left. 5 minutes to fucking get something back for your careers, mate, because you've been a shit show this year. An absolute embarrassment, consistently failing at every available opportunity. But today, my friends, we rise. We rise into the top half of the table from 10th to 9th. Glory awaits us. St. Tottering's Day is around the corner. You've got to feel it in your bones. You've got to feel... What's this? Who's got a yellow? Who's getting yellows for my club? Who is the leader out here getting yellows for my club? Ceballos. That's my Don. That's what I'm talking about. Elbows in the back of the neck. UFC Dons. Okay. Woo! Yeah. Okay, keep calm. Everybody just keep fucking calm. Jurgen Klopp in the mud. Struggling. He is extremely frustrated of late because things have been brilliant, but it must be incredibly difficult to keep these players focused after what they've achieved. Please help us. 93rd minute is approaching. We're actually in the what are we? We're in the 92nd minute. I'm egging those minutes on. You take your time, Emiliano. Study those blades of grass carefully. Make sure you don't tread on any beetles. Okay, there we go. The goal kick taken. 3 minutes left on the clock for Liverpool to grab something from this game, or for Arsenal to walk away with 3 points like actual winners. My club doing the business. Aubameyang, beautiful with Willock. Fucking hell. He's young. You've got to be patient with these Dons. But wow, he is frustrating at times. Oh my God, that's a fucking 6-yard pass, bro. No, he shows great energy and he's lively and he's one of us. You support the boys. Let's go. Come on, motherfucker. Please. Minamino in our box. Oh no. Xhaka away. Calm. Be calm. It's all good. We're calm. We've got this. I want to scream about this though. Robertson, out wide. Okay, we've not got long left, yeah? Let's just stay busy. Stay working. Press. Work. Well done, Maitland. Be controlled. Control it. Ref! Oh, fuck off about play on. Listen, you fucking... Oh my God, if we concede now, that's it. I'm fucking doing an anti-ref fucking change thing. What are they called? Petition. No. Go down the right. Kolasinac. Okay, here we go. 94th minute. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. If they could just get Aubameyang on a run out. Robertson has dinked one in. Away by David Luiz, my king! Got my son. Love that. Work, Aubameyang. Work, baby. Work! Fucking Dons. Look at these Dons just walking. Get it out. Go on, Classy, that's you. Bully him! Come on. Okay. Let's just sit down. We've got 1 minute left on the clock. We've got 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Jambo says, oh my God. Corner. Oh, Liverpool corner. Oh, God. Please. 95th minute. There's 50 seconds left. Please, fucking God. Please, God, don't fucking bottle this now. Okay. Please. Come on, baby. Simple. Easy. Get it out. No. Yes. No. Another corner. Oh, fuck off. This ref's a fucking knobhead. Okay. Corner. Robertson. Trent from yards. Oh, what a save! Oh, yes, Marty. Yes. Look at this. They're coming back for more. 7 seconds left. Blow the fucking whistle, you nonce. Blow the whistle! Another corner. 56. We're in the fucking 96th now. Trent whips it in. Out! Yes, handball. Oh, they got it in the back of the net, but that's not going to count. I don't know why you're looking around like it is. You're frauds! Beautiful! Champions of England! Champions of Europe! Champions of the world! They come to the Emirates! What do they get? Nothing! You get nothing! Oh, yeah, my club! Beautiful scenes! What a save! World class! Oh, look at this save. That's a fucking red card. What are you doing? Oh, mate, did you see that save from Martinez? That is literally, I'm sorry, show me anything that Bernd Leno has done this season that is that good. Well played, fucking Arteta! My manager! Yeah? Yeah! Okay then. Yeah! It's a bit late. Well played, my sons. Oh, mate, that's what we do it for. Yeah? Next time, you fucking do it when it matters. But we are capable. Today we showed. We are capable of becoming the third team. Oh, this needs updating, baby. This is out of date, baby. Oh, you're trying to do. Ah, hey. Woo! Lacazette, baby. Oh, those sexy smiles. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful scenes of glorious emotion as Arsenal move into 9th place, 1 point behind Sheffield United and 2 behind Tottenham, ready for St Ottering's Day. 2 games left, don't slip up. 2-1 to the arse. 2-1 to the arse, that's right. Arsenal becoming just the third team to beat Liverpool this season in the Premier League. Joining the likes of Manchester City and Watford as the only elite dons worthy of the conversation. Dan Merrick says, what does your girl think of all the shouting? What do you think of all the shouting?
Loud, but this time happy.
Yeah! Guinness! Sorry. Yeah, she's a good sport. P.S. I'm a United fan, but I watch all the vids, and this is the first time I've ever donated. Oh, that's really kind, man. Much appreciated, Dan. You're an absolute legend for tuning in. And to everybody that has joined the stream and liked the stream for this gargantuan evening where we have seen Mikel Arteta's army beating the champions of the world at the Emirates against all the odds. Oh, breathe it in. Soak it up, breathe it in, baby. It might not happen many times in your life. We're beating the best, and this is what we want. We did it in strange circumstances. I mean, I appreciate the victory. You're not going to out-football the footballing dons, and you can see that these are true footballing dons with a system that works. 23 shots to 3. 2 of those being Arsenal capitalising on awful individual errors from Liverpool, with Van Dijk getting a 5.7 rating and Alisson getting a 4.8. This is not the Liverpool side that we've come to know. They've been asleep. They're not 100% there, that's for sure. But I don't want to hear any of that. Because if Arsenal got pasted 4-0, it would have been all over the front pages of how this club are finished. We're dead to the world and whatnot. But we're not. Never underestimate the sleeping giant, the dormant gargantuan giant, the ogre that lies beneath, the phoenix that will rise. Oh, Arteta's army. Life! Yeah? Okay then! Sorry. We are massive, you're right. Bubba Steve, we are massive. Even at our lowest point, do not ever slip up. Do not ever slip up. Well done, lads. Well fucking done. You've given me a reason to be back. I've watched all these other fucking teams all day out, night after night of glorious football, where they're involved in high, chaotic, high-intensity pressure matches and situations, and they are tonight joining that elite crew of people that give me pleasure through the beautiful game. That's right, my sons. I will support. I will hope. I will not say we're totally finished because I still believe. Now, obviously, we don't want to be totally reactionary and just be like, oh my God, we've beaten Liverpool, we're back, we're actually better than the World Cup winners, blah, 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 whatever. Let's not be delusional. 3 shots against 23. We're obviously the trash version. We're doing things differently, though, with what we've got. We're not blessed with the finest tools in the business. That much we can be sure of. People laugh at our defence. They see the lineup and giggle. Yet today they showed heart. Today they showed fight. And they've come away taking their chances. Oh, yes. Breathe it in. Get in, my arse. You beautiful club. Get in. Oh, no, this is Russia. Sorry. Go on. This. Yeah? This is my arse. This is my club. Yeah? This is us. No, where are we? We're not even on the screen. There we are. Beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed. It's been a lot of fun. We've been here for quite a while. We've been here for a couple of hours. Is it a fraudulent result? It could be seen as that, but we've done it, lads. And this is what it's going to be for a minute, because we're not at that level. We're not at Liverpool's level and won't be unless we get heavy investment. Heavy investment. But let me tell you something. I know a lot of Arsenal fans who've been through the fucking shit over the last God knows how many years. This season alone has been stressful beyond belief. So here's what I'm telling you. You enjoy tonight, yeah? You enjoy tonight. You get up in those messages. You get up on Twitter. You tweet those memes. You get up in WhatsApp and you start the banter. I want to know what's happened today. I want to know what you think. Who's your man of the match? Who are you messaging first? Okay. It's fine, right? It's fine. It's fine. You've got your titles. You've had your moments. Now allow us to live ours, okay? Forever, for the history of football, this Liverpool team will be considered one of the greatest to have ever done it. And only 3 teams beat them that season. And we were one of them! Pasting that ass! Pasting that ass! All over the park! Well, you know. Sort of. Lacazette. Beautiful. Well done, my son. Reiss Nelson. Oh, top performances. And the fraud gang. The fraud gang, who've joined throughout. Much love. I want to ask a small favour. Not only can you like the video, but subscribe to the channel and turn the notifications on in case you are a massive bellend. It's been fun. I think it's now time for me to love you and leave you. I will say one more thing. Imagine losing to Arsenal. Massive fraudulence! That's what we love to see, eh?